Howdy ho friends, it's Michelle and I have my bi-monthly Scentsy club to share with you today. This is shipped bi-monthly, so every 2 months, and it is shipped in the even number months. So the 12th of February was the process date for this one, and it will process again in April on the 12th. So some of these I have in here are kind of to make decisions. They are from last spring and summer catalog that did not return. I ended up keeping a few of those from my hack club that I had moved into this one so that I could create the hack club for my fall winter season catalog stuff, scents. Anyway, more on Hack Club in description box below. There's links to those videos to explain all that. But this is the only club that gets shipped to me. The quarterly club is just a holding club until we see catalog scents, whether they're going to come back or not the next year. Anyway, hope that makes sense. Okay, so let's start here with a stack in front of me that is staying in my club, and I know it. The first one is Ravenclaw. This is suede, sandalwood, and vanilla. There's also a few scent notes in another description that mentions airy white musk, incense, spiked sandalwood, and mahogany woods. Anyway, a very kind of musky leather type scent. I think it's a great, perfect scent for the Ravenclaw house. I love it. Stays in my club. I think I had 4 in these for a little while, and slowly have gone down now to 1 coming to me every 2 months. Next is Frozen 2, The North Calls. I absolutely love this scent. This is why I originally created my club in, I think it was December. Actually, let me go and look. Okay, first let's talk about the notes. It is berry, grapefruit, lily of the valley, and marine. And December of 2019 is when this originally came out, when I originally created my club that I currently have now that's kind of evolved. And it did just come back in December of last year. It's beautiful. It's hard to describe, but yes, I can say it does kind of have all those notes, but I don't know that I'd be able to pick out those notes if I didn't know. It's clean, it's fresh, it's a little girly, it's a little aquatic. It's beautiful. Perfect scent for the North Calls scent. Anyway, okay. Turning Red. Love this scent too. This is pomegranate, cherry, sugar, and orange. And I get all of those notes. It is definitely a fruit punch type scent with a standout orange note and a standout pomegranate, a little tartness from that pomegranate. I love this scent. I know it may not have been super popular. There are plenty of us that like it. I have 2 coming to me every 2 months right now. That also originally started as 4. So you see a pattern here. I start pretty high, especially those that I absolutely love. And then, you know, as I warm them and not get tired of them, but new scents come out that I fall in love with. Others kind of go down in rank, I guess. Anyway, that's just how it happens. But I don't ever see any of the 3 that we've talked about already ever coming out of my club. I really think they will always at least be in there in a quantity of 1. Next is Alice in Wonderland, We're All Mad Here. And this is plum, strawberry, pink sugar, and fizz. And yeah, this is a really kind of heavy plum strawberry type scent with a little bit of fizz in there and some pink sugar. It's definitely sweetened up. Real nice kind of fruity, heavy fruity type scent. Have that in 2 as well. Probably will go down to 1 in the next time it ships in April. No promises yet, but I'm guessing I'll have to probably make some cuts, and at least making things go down to 1 is a way to cut. Anyway, next is Zoinks, and this is pink pineapple, sweet strawberry, and tangy clementine. So at its core, this is a pink pineapple scent. So if you like a pink pineapple scent, try this out if you see it. I would imagine the scent will come back at least once or twice in the, next 5 years, I'd say. I mean, it's Scooby-Doo, I've got to think that they're going to bring it back because it was so popular. Anyway, great pink pineapple scent. Kind of sweetened up a little bit with that strawberry. It's got that clementine in there that kind of brings out the citrus note in a pineapple. So it's probably another one that will go down to 1. Let's keep going here with the ones I know I'm keeping. Next is Lavender Violet. And this is Spun Sugar. Where'd it go? Spun Sugar, Lavender, Marshmallow, and Violet. And the best, absolute best lavender marshmallow scent I've ever smelled. Oh, it's so good. I'm actually kind of irritated that Scentsy brought back whipped vanilla lavender and did not bring this back. I think this is so much better. It's got that lavender. It's a little bit astringent, but that marshmallow sweetens it up. That violet brings out that floral note. So good. Also probably staying in 2 for a little while. Next is Lemon Coconut Chiffon. And this is lemon custard, butter cake, and toasted coconut. Oh man. I'm not a bakery lover, but you just can't get any better than this. I'm not even a really huge lemon scent lover either, but this is just the best of lemon and bakery together. And you get all of those. You get lemon. It's real sweet because of that butter cake in there. And then that toasted coconut. It's not like it smells burned or anything, but you get that just a touch of that toasted coconut in there. Into as well. I guess let's keep going with things I know I'm keeping. Vitamin S for Soothe is going to be staying there probably for a while. It's driftwood, water lily, and sea minerals. And yeah, just a fresh air, a little bit of salty sea air in there. Really though, when this is warm, I don't get as much of the saltiness as I do on cold. It's more of just a fresh air, but so good. And a medium performer, actually all of these are, well, I would say all of these are about medium performers except the Turning Red. I can use that in my large living room with open, with high ceilings, and it does great. But the rest of these, yeah, medium at best. I just love this. It's fresh. It's almost cool, kind of like you get that cool breeze. Anyway, I'm just imagining being on the beach right now. Okay, Ice Hotel. This is crystalline ice, pure white snow as you breathe in cool, magical fragrance of blue mint, Arctic pine, and winter citrus. I don't even know how to describe this except it pretty much, for me, makes the air feel cold. I don't think I would say that there's pine or mint in this. It's just an icy coolness that you get from it. And even though it says Ice Hotel, this is my favorite on those really hot days where the AC cannot keep up, and I warm it in the large living room, high ceiling. It does great in that area. It almost makes the air feel cooler. It makes it feel great. On a day I'm working outside doing something, sweating my you-know-what off, love coming into this. Okay. Cutie Pie Cupcake. This is another, let's see, clementine yellow cake, vanilla and sugary icing. So here it is, the yellow, like buttery cake. Not white cake, the yellow cake with a little bit of clementine. Sweet clementine. So good. I have already. This started out as 2, I think. Maybe 4. Anyway, it quickly went to 2 for sure. And it's now down to 1. It may be on the chopping block if I need to cut some to get to my 200 mark. And my 200 mark is a guideline I set for myself. It's not, I mean, I spend enough on wax. I'm not going to spend 10 grand a year on wax. Just in club. Or at all. I mean, at all. But, you know, anyway, I have to put a limit on myself. That's my limit that I give myself. Okay. Blue Christmas is next. Holiday fragrance is of orange peel, clove, fir needle, and cinnamon sticks. The best combination of all of that. It's, I would say, first I get fir needle, and then maybe clove, and then orange. I could kind of go back and forth. Sometimes I get orange and then clove. Sometimes I get clove then orange, but anyway. So maybe those are pretty equal. And a little bit of cinnamon. Just a little bit. When I first smelled this, I was obviously much more sensitive to cinnamon than I have been this year. Or in the last year, I guess. Because, yeah, I just get a tiny bit of cinnamon now. Alright. And to round out this stack, I saved this one for last. Vitamin R for Relax. This is Bright Bergamot and Smooth Vanilla Sugar Bask in Warm Amber. So, I know a lot of us have this in our clubs, and it's a great scent. And a lot of you have said it reminds you of Pacific Sandalwood, I think it is. The one that was in the International Wax Collection that I didn't try, which is another reason why I try every collection now. This is kind of wearing off its uniqueness, I guess, for me. It's nice, and I really like it. But, you know, when I'm warming a scent, and I walk in, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's nice. I like that. Or when I walk in, I'm like, oh, I love the scent. You know, there's a difference. You're like, oh, I like this scent. Oh, ooh, I cannot be without that. This is kind of falling into that, ooh, I really like it, but I don't, like, love it, have to have it. Anyway, I hope all that makes sense. I'm just talking to myself here. Okay. Next stack. Okay. Let's go ahead. I did get 3 of Pink Sunshine from the Valentine collection, right? Pink Sunshine is Lush Pear Plum, and a glass of rose milk. So this one I warmed in this room and got pretty much all rose. And I was like, And then y'all were commenting, that's weird. I get a lot of the, like, the pear and stuff. And I was like, really? Because I usually love plum scents. So I warmed it in another room. And I got very little rose there. So yeah, I got 3 of them so I can make for sure before my April club whether I want to keep this in club or if it's just a like it, don't have to have it, love it kind of scent. All right. Next stack. Okay, I got 3 of these. Not that I'll keep it at 3 all the time, but feeling punchy. This is, where'd you go? Bright tangerine, pink lemon, and a splash of fruit punch. Yeah, a splash of fruit punch. This is a lot of fruit punch. With a standout tangerine note. So you have that really bright, kind of tart tangerine that stands out of a heavy fruit punch note. I don't know what it is. Like a normal fruit punch that's just fruit punch. I don't normally gravitate towards those. They just, no offense, but they seem a little boring to me. I know they're popular though, but anyway, and it's funny, this comes out and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love it. Or even like ambrosia. What note stands out in that one? It's like a white grape note. It's fruit punch with a white grape note that stands out. So I like a fruit punch in the background, but I like this unique note that stands out, I guess. And that's what this is to me. I got 3 of them this time. I'll probably at least knock that down to 2. But I wanted to keep it at 3 because I know like when it starts getting like super hot, which is probably a couple weeks away, I like this kind of scent going. So yeah, and strong one too. Okay, now here we're getting to, no, I take that back. One more before we talk about those that I may or may not keep. Sandswept. This one kind of came as a surprise to me, actually, very recently. This is Blue Ocean Water, breaks over the coastline over sandstone, driftwood, and pink lemon groves. So I knew I liked this scent, but it was really, really light. So I didn't really buy much during spring and summer when it's been out. But I did have a bar of it. So after I did the edits of this club, I got one out and warmed it. Since I knew I wouldn't need it, you know, for the during the catalog to mix or anything. Anyway, that's another story. But I'm glad I kept this at 2 because it will absolutely be staying in my club. Maybe for the April one in still the quantity of 2. This is just such a beautiful, clean, fresh air kind of type scent. And again, if you've watched my edits on my Scentsy Club, I also have a guideline for myself. I love giving myself rules, I guess. That I can only have one type of each scent. But those scent categories, I get to decide. You know, it's not like one fresh, one fruity, you know, one floral. It's one lemon, one fruit punch, one orange, one, you know, I can come up with as many as I need to. But on the fresh air notes, I'm kind of running out, anyway, of things to come up with. Like, for example, the next one is Atlantic Air. I really want to keep it in there. It says a veil of ocean mist, sea salt, and white orchid. So, yeah, it's, I mean, okay, I can say this is a fresh air, and maybe my, just bring them out. Maybe my Vitamin Soothe is my sea salt scent, and my Ice Hotel, which I also described as a fresh air kind of thing, is my mint, because I don't like much mint anyway, except for this one apparently. And then my sand swept. What could I categorize this as? Let me know. Sand? Is that, could I make that a category for myself? It's pretty though. It's almost feminine, but not quite. And I can see where people say or think that it smells like rocks, but in the very best way. Not like a dirty rock, you know? Like a clean, polished, kept rock that, anyway. Yeah. Okay. And then Atlantic Air, you know, it's got that little bit of floral. And it's got a little bit of saltiness, but not near what, like, my Vitamin Soothe has. I think really even Sand Swept has more saltiness than Atlantic Air does. Anyway, yeah, I'm keeping them all. At least one of each. But I gotta come up with a category for Sand Swept. Y'all help me out. Okay, and the next two are probably completely coming out of my club. Unless these bars that I have here, because I don't have any others, convince me. Otherwise, I have 2 bars of Be Fabulous. And this is limoncello, grapefruit, and sweet sugared musk. And this is, it's definitely a musky, sweet grapefruit. I guess, yeah, I get the limoncello, but the most I get is the grapefruit, but it's really sweet and really musky. Very nice, but kind of the same with Sand Swept. I had a bar from last spring, summer, so after I made this edit, and I knew I was keeping 2 bars of it, I wanted to warm one to see, but I still wanted a couple backups. So I warmed the one I had, and I gotta say, I remember this scent being strong and doing well in my large living room, but it didn't. Not this time. And usually scents perform better this time of year when it's cooler, not cool. So, yeah, I don't know. If it doesn't perform in that area, I don't think I can keep it. I have so many scents that are bedroom, you know, medium zone type scents. So, if that's all I could use it in, I don't think I can keep that one. It's a great scent. I really like it. But again, if I walk into the room, even if I'm warming it in a room, I can smell it better, like a smaller area. Do I love it when I walk in the room? Or do I just, oh yeah, this is a great scent. Or, oh, wow, this scent is amazing. You know? Anyway. Okay, last but not least, Peach Nectar. Delicate peach skin, blue freesia settle into a billowy musk clouds. I'm not a huge peach fan at eating them or smelling, but this scent, I don't even know why I warmed it for the first time whenever I warmed it, but I like it. It's got to be those really like musky clouds. I like the musk scents apparently too, to an extent at least. And it does. It has some freesia in there. I think the musk and the freesia with the peach is what does it for me. Oh, such a good scent. But again, how many medium zone scents do I need? How many fresh air scents do I need? All of them. Anyway. All right. That's it for today's video. That's my haul. Oh, wait. My half price item. So I've decided that I'm not going to get bricks in club. I'm just not. I would rather have the bars. I feel like they perform better. They're easier to store, easier to, you know, track in how old they are, and, you know, in my system of how I store them and organize them and use my bars. It's easier for me with bars. So I did not get a brick. All of that to say I did not get a brick. I got, oh, I guess I put it away already. I thought I brought it back. I brought it to the bathroom and then I was like, wait, I need to bring it back. And I guess I didn't grab it. Anyway, so I got, what's it? Coconut daiquiri. I apologize. Come on. Coconut daiquiri is coconut milk, banana, and vanilla cream. I think I got a body cream in coconut daiquiri, but it doesn't have a lot of scent for me, but it may just be my nose. I can't smell that very well because of the vanilla cream in there. Anyway, so I figured I'll see how I like it with the soak, and maybe if it shows up in, I don't know, clearance or flash sale, if I like it, I'll get some more. I think, yeah. You know, I tend to buy soaks, but I don't use them that often. But I always like to have them on hand. They make good little gifts, you know? Last minute gifts, whatever. Anyway. Alright, now that's all I have for today's video. Thank you for stopping by. And next video, I do probably have another one going up tomorrow. If not tomorrow, sometime early in the next week. So if I don't see you then, either way, have a great weekend and take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.